Hey guys, this is JB3 and welcome back to another episode of FIFA World Academy, where we take one player from every country, put them on one team, and see if we can make it to the Champions League. We'll continue on here in November as we smash through the league. We'll take on Grospa, and then we will move into December, where we have a late month. Rostock will be the game that we will play to start it off. We have a lot lighter schedule, which is kind of nice compared to, English leagues where you get really stocked up and you have all that congestion of fixtures. So we'll get into this game, see if we can pick up another couple wins here in the third level of the Bundesliga. So we'll get into the game against Grospa. We'll make one change to the lineup. Iadama will get the start at right back as we just try and rotate our defense. We have a lot of players that really play really well in all those positions, so we're just going to try to get them as many appearances as possible. Other than that, it's the same starting lineup. It should be a good one. Grospa are currently just outside the playoffs. I believe they're in 6th or 7th position. So let's see if we can get this win over one of the better teams here in the Bundesliga. And we'll get this game underway. Oh, they get behind us as our defense pushes up. They take the shot. Alturk with a hand to it, sends it out for an early corner. A nice move there by Alturk to really bail us out as the defense pushed too far up the field, and they get right behind us. It'll be a corner now here for Grospa. They send it into the middle, headed on, and wide of the net. Ravisser right up the middle here. Goes off into Fitzpatrick, who sends it on to McKeith. McKeith now has a couple options. Lays it there for Fitzpatrick. He has a chance. Drops it in. Looking for Renaud. Cleared away well. Sent right back into Renaud, though. Off to Fitzpatrick. He'll get it to McKeith. McKeith tries to find some space. Can't find any. Has Fitzpatrick in the box. Gets him, but he loses the ball. Finds McKeith, but he's offsides. Becker heads it on to Fitzpatrick. Carries it up to McKeith. McKeith now looks for some space. Lays it out to Becker. Becker now. Can he find a long shot? No. Goes around. Lays it into McKeith. Top of the box. Takes a strike, but it's blocked again. Out wide. Batter races out to close it down. Can't get there in time. It goes into the middle, and it's going to be an easy volley. Abasser gets beat deep, and they find the cross, and they open us up. We have not had much offense. It's been played a lot in the midfield as we keep turning it over as we get anywhere near an offensive position. And now they turn it over. They get it back onto their foot, and Batter can't get there. Abasser's nowhere to be there. And Wojak can't break up the cross. And it's into the back of the net. Alter can't make the save. Renaud goes to McKeith. McKeith up to Fitzpatrick. Trying to answer is Braunschweig. Off to Renaud. Renaud back into Fitzpatrick. Loses it again. Off to Renaud. Drops it into Kobayashi. He has a chance. Sends it across, but he's offsides. Would have been a great opportunity for McKeith, but Kobayashi just called for offsides. Kobayashi to Renaud. Renaud drops to Becker. Becker now on to it for Fitzpatrick. Has Arillo behind the defense. No angle to get the shot off, and sends it just across the face of the goal. No one there to tap it in, and it goes out for an easy goal kick. Becker right up to Fitzpatrick. Drops it off into Renaud. Renaud now with a lot of space. Carries it forward. Has a chance off to Kobayashi. Is he on sides? No! Again, offsides here for Braunschweig. Another offensive stand dropped by the offsides call. Well, offsides too this time. And that'll do it. We will go into halftime down 1-0. Not much offense to speak of. We'll have to try and turn that around and see if we can control the ball better in the final third. McKeith controls it, top of the box, drops it into Renaud, top of the box, drives it, and opens up this first half with a nice goal. A powerful strike from the top of the box, laces it into the back of the net, and Braunschweig are back on it as they put it back in the net. It's 1-1 Renaud. The man, the Frenchman puts it in, he's there, he puts it in top of the box, just opens it up beautifully. Nice play by Becker. McKeith holds up beautifully, waits for him to get on and into a good position, drops it right top of the box, and puts his foot behind it. Into the back of the net it goes. It's 1-0, or 1-1. Orella on to Becker. Becker carries it up, goes back wide to Orello. Orello off to Becker, taps along to McKeith, moves it back to Renaud. Renaud into Fitzpatrick. He'll lose the ball. McKeith runs onto it and carries the turnover and picks it up. He'll try and drive past his man. Has no one there. Lays it to Renaud. Renaud taps to Orello. Orello now on a cross. Has Fitzpatrick. Oh, off the bar. Oh, Fitzpatrick, all he had to do was tap it in and somehow heads it right into the crossbar and over the net. An easy opportunity for him to put it home, and he misses. Oh, they get behind us, loose ball. They get the shot off the post. And cleared away nicely by Braunschweig. Goes back in, top of the box, and they control it. Has a chance here. They take the shot, and Altar makes the save, and somehow we avoid the danger. Fitzpatrick carries it up here. Sends it wide to Orello. Orello onto the ball now. Drives in, holds it up, looks for a pass, can't get one, goes back to Becker and resets. Sends it to Renaud, who's in the middle. Renaud loses the ball temporarily, but gains it back. Lays it back into Becker. Becker right up to Fitzpatrick. Can he turn his man into the box? Takes the strike. Oh, sends it wide. Fitzpatrick, another opportunity to put one home, but that one sails wide on him. It'll be a corner for Orello. He'll send it into the box. An opportunity here. Heads it on. Fitzpatrick on the loose ball. Sends it right back onto the keeper. And again, robbed of another goal. It'll go out for another corner. Fitzpatrick carries it up. Goes off to Mason. Mason now carries it back. Goes to Fitzpatrick. Bouncing ball. Loses it temporarily. Goes to Orello. Takes the shot. Loose ball in the box. Headed and deflected away. And they'll get it off to safety again. As we reset, Mason goes to Barrios. Barrios goes to Fitzpatrick. Carries it on. Has Mason. Goes back to him. Mason drives in. Can he get something going? Has Fitzpatrick on a run. Takes the shot and goes wide of the net as he slips in the rain here against Grossbach. Barrios heads it off to Orello. Final build-up here for Braunschweig. No, they'll blow the whistle as we couldn't get forward fast enough. And it'll be a 1-1 draw. We had some opportunities, but just weren't able to capitalize on them, and they will draw us 9 shots for on target, 6 shots for them. Pretty even game. We dominated possession, but we turned the ball over. As soon as we got anywhere near the box, it was a turnover. Renaud with the goal gets an 8.9, Iadama a 6.5, Alturk a 7.2, Barrios a 6.3, Wojciech 6.7, Batter 7.2, Abasser 6.6, Orello 7.9, Becker 7.7, Mason 7.6, Cardoso 6.0, Fitzpatrick 7.4, McKeith 8.8, Kobayashi a 6.2, Renaud 8.9, and that'll do it for us here as we draw a 1-1. So we'll get into our second game here of the episode. It will be against Rostock. We'll have to try and do a little bit better. The offense has been a little quiet, but we were in the rain last game, so hopefully we'll have better weather. Hopefully we'll have a better pitch. We can move our offensive along, complete all these passes, nice crisp passes, and put it into the back of the net. It's Braunschweig here against Rostock. And we'll get this game underway. Renaud gets on the ball, carries it up here, looks for a pass off to McKeith and has one. Has Fitzpatrick, he gets behind, into the box, opens it up and puts it home. It's 1-0. Oh, but they call him offsides. Fitzpatrick just having a day of it. Unlucky in the last one not to score. In this one, they just call him offsides, and it'll stay 0-0. Renaud heads it off to McKeith. He'll hold up, has the ball, lays it there for Fitzpatrick. He gets on, has a chance, has it into Renaud, into the box. He runs on, can't get it, loose ball, gets back on and knocked away again. Braunschweig right into the box and try to pick up the goal, but can't as it goes out for a corner. Renaud gets on the ball, has it long to Abasser. Abasser runs on, picks up the ball, sends it back into Fitzpatrick, taps to McKeith, long range strike and finds the net. Just gets it past the keeper, just enough on it as he finds the back of the net. It'll be 1-0 here in the 8th minute. No offsides there as McKeith with the messy boots puts it in and celebrates with the fans here as he finds the back of the net beautifully. Just a nice pass by Fitzpatrick, sends it right on to McKeith, and just outside the fingertips of the keeper, finds the back of the net. It's 1-0. Abasser carries it up here. Has the ball, goes up to Renaud. Renaud now into McKeith, taps along, gets it to Fitzpatrick. He has it out wide. Aurelio drives onto it, gets in here into the box, drives in, has the shot, puts it on, and it's in the back of the net. It's 2-0 as Braunschweig get their offense going once again. Back into the net it goes. Aurelio puts it home. A nice play. Could have taken the cross, was really waiting for someone, but when no one appeared, drives right into the box. Puts it in the back of the net to get another goal here for the Spaniard, and the Scout Future Star drives it right into the top corner. No chance for the keeper. It's 2-0. Wojciech onto the ball, drops it off into Becker. Becker runs on now. He'll carry it up. Has Aurelio out wide. Can he do some magic here in the middle of the box? Drops it in. Has Kobayashi in front, but just taken off his foot and cleared away. Aurelio tries to break it up. Can't get there, goes across Kobayashi, can't get there. Fitzpatrick does, but he taps it right to him. Over the bar it goes. As Rostock try to get one back, but sends it well over the bar. Oh, and Alturk with the big save. We thought we had it cleared on the cross, but it lands right to the Rostock winger. He sends a hard shot on, but Alturk gets his hand to it out for a corner. Renaud goes up to McKeith, holds up. Drops it off here for Ward. Ward pushes forward back into McKeith. He'll lend it off to Renaud. Renaud now has a chance off to Avila. Avila controls the ball nicely. Goes out wide to Aurelio. Chips it in. Has McKeith, who's buried in the box. But no penalty as they clear it away. Sent back into Basil. Off to Avila. Takes the strike. Hits the post. Would have had a goal, but just off the post. And sends it away off to Rostock and clear.
In this match.
Goes to Ward. He'll drop it off to Renaud. Renaud now with a full head of steam. Has Avila out wide. He knocks it down. Sends in the cross. Has Basil. Oh, just robbed of the goal. The Griezmann would have had a chance. But no, it's easily handled and cleared by Rostock. McKeith off to Basil. Goes back onto McKeith. He'll carry it up. Goes to Avila. Avila now on the ball. Drives in. Cuts back inside, looking to get it. No, loose ball. Abasser sends it right into Basil. Basil with dents the post again, and it'll be 2-0 still as we just can't get the goal for the man for Greece. Puts it in, gets a nice play right in the middle of the box, unmarked, and hits the sidebar. And that'll do it. Braunschweig get the victory, 2-0. Here over Rostock. They poured it on in the second half. They didn't have much. I think they might have had 1 or 2 shots in the first half. In the second half, they tried to pour it on, but we hold strong. Alturk keeps him out of the back of the net. It's 10 shots, only 3 on target, but we dented the post twice. We probably could have had maybe 3 or 4 there. Fitzpatrick gets a 9.3. Kobayashi a 6.9. Becker a 7.6. Alturk a 7.9. Petrosh a 7.2. Wojciech a 7.8. Batter a 7.5. Abasser 8.1. Aurelio 8.4. Ward a 6.4. Renaud 7.4. Avila 6.2. Basil Sentinelidis 6.3. McKeith 8.7. And that'll do it for us here against Rostock as we take the victory 2-0. So guys, that'll do it for us here in this episode. We get the 1 victory and we get the draw. It would have been nice to get 2 and maybe find some space as Duisburg is still right on our heels here. And even Osnabrück, Osnabrück is coming up strong. They're on 31, only 7 points off. And this table's kind of getting a little bit closer than maybe we had thought. So we'll have to keep the pressure on by keep on winning. But we'll take the 38 points and we'll take first place. And guys, that'll do it for us here in this episode. If you did enjoy it, make sure to hit the subscribe button, turn on notifications. This way you can always find out when the newest episodes are coming out. And until next time, guys, have a good one.